Today's episode of Level Up, we're taking a look at a really cool webcam. It is the YoloCam S3. And can I just say, this thing is awesome. It is an AI-powered 4K live streaming camera. And actually, what you're watching me on right now, oh my goodness, is this thing awesome. Let's get into it. Full disclosure, YOLO Live did send this webcam out for me to review on this channel, but as you guys know, just because somebody sends me something won't guarantee I make a video. I only make a video if I want to, and all the opinions expressed in my videos are mine and mine alone. All right, now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and dig in. So I've got the YoloCam S3 hooked up to my M4 Mac Mini. I've downloaded the app. I've got it in here. This isn't what it looks like out of the box. These are just kind of the settings that I've fallen onto in the first 5 minutes, just dialing it in, because I did notice when you first plug it in, I had so many lights still on from my mirrorless camera, my Sony ZV-E10 with the Sigma 16mm lens, and I bring my ISO all the way down to like 100 to 160 and pump a lot of light in. Auto features, it was a little too much for that to handle. So just to kind of get started as we go through this app, I dialed in a little bit. My lights are still maxed, so you can see lights are the same. So with a little TLC going in here and some customization, you can handle a room that is lit for a mirrorless camera and switch back and forth. So let's dive in. Webcams generally do not need the light that you need for mirrorless cameras. So that's one thing. Number two, when you first plug it in, you're not going to get any of this. It's going to say camera not detected. What you got to do is go up to this corner right here, and you've got to select the camera because it does see it, but it's not giving you a video feed. It's giving you that prompt. Again, camera not detected. Click this right up here, and that will bring up a bunch of prompts. You'll need to give your computer permission for it to connect its video feed and its microphone feed because, yes, it has a built-in microphone as well. So once you go through that, then the image pops up. But even then, it doesn't pop up like this. It pops up like this. All right, so for whatever reason, out of the box, the app automatically goes to portrait mode, but you've got your webcam set on your monitor in landscape mode. Don't worry. Again, just go over here, click 16:9, and you're ready to rock and roll. 19:6, if you want to go ahead and try and create short form content, you just got to take your webcam, slip it on the side right there, and you're able to make YouTube videos, Instagram videos for social media. But I don't do that, so there we go. 19:6. It also comes in 30 hertz out of the box. I put it on 60. Image version, VO default. So fair complexion, light color. Let's take a look at that one. All right, so a little bit more pinkish in there. So if you're looking a little pale, it'll give you a little bit of color, but we'll go back to default. Default, I did not adjust these settings here. This is how it came out of the box. Sharpness set to 5, contrast 50, saturation 50, lens shading correction. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Clicking that one. So you can see it kind of got darker around me, a little bit lighter around me. So basically background, very nice. Focus, you've got 3 options here. We're on autofocus, but what I really like is the face one, because if I click face, you can see that yellow box locks in to me, and no matter where I'm at, all right, it doesn't do that product mode where something's right in front of you and it focuses on that and you get blurry. It will always keep your face in focus. I love that. Absolutely, especially for those of you like me out there doing YouTube videos where, you know, you put something up to the camera and you're trying to focus it, and sometimes you got a microphone in your face and you're talking and you don't look down to your monitor and notice your microphone's in focus, but not you. This fixes that problem. The next one, we've got zoom. Zoom is automatically at its widest setting. You can get super tight. So, you know, if you want to get, I don't know why you'd want to be that close. I guess if you want to hold something up to the camera, details, there you go. Gatorade Zero, free commercial for you there. Put this thing back. All right. When you click settings, there's your firmware update. We already did that before we started, but this is where you would find it. About the machine, you can check, and it tells you everything you need to know about the webcam. Should you want to step away from the auto everything and the way it comes out of the box, and you want to save those settings, you have to register. It will not allow you to save anything unless you register, giving them your email address. So just fair warning there. If that's not something you want to do, you're not able to save it unless you're giving them an information. What's next? AI parameter. Let's start. Do you want the AI parameter tuning? So basically letting AI dial in your webcam. Let's see what it comes up with. Doing it as we go. Select your preferred streaming image for brightness. All right, well, check that out. My image bright, let's select this one. All right, not so washed out. Confirm. I'd like it a little darker, to be honest with you, but we'll rock with this one. All right, what's next? All right, please select your preferred streaming image style. All right, there's Smurf, kind of Smurf, and not so Smurf. All right, we'll confirm that one. And there you go. This is what AI came up with. And you can see for a room with a lot of blacks, this is a very dark room, and it just brightened it right up. Look at the details in here. Look at the detail of my Neumann microphone. Look at that. All my lights are on here in the studio. So let me bring my lights down just a little bit to see what it looks like there. So let's bring that down just a tad. Reset that back to what I had it. There you go. All right. Now I don't look so pale. All right. What's next? Exposure. We've got it on manual. For my room, the way it's lit, I've got it at 1000 ISO. Shutter speed went over 60. If you're recording in 60 frames per second, general rule of thumb, you want to double that. And in OBS, I've got it at 60 frames per second. So let's go ahead and go to 120. And there you go. And then we can kind of pump up a little bit of color there. Kind of like right there, maybe. All right. I like where my face is at, but the background's still a little dark. I guess that's a happy medium. Not bad. Able to handle my lighting here for my Sony mirrorless camera, so I don't have to have two different light settings and mess with my lighting at all. The YoloCam S3 can handle both with a little bit of fine tuning in the app. All right. White balance is manual, 5600. If I turn it to auto, this is what it looks like. Manual. A little bit more peachiness in there. I don't know. Maybe I got a little bit too rosy. I don't know. Either one looks good. All right, auto lock. I've now turned the exposure and the white balance back to auto, and you're getting the AI setting, basically. Auto features. Turning the auto features on, I think we're right back to where the auto is. Although I don't think the blacks behind me are as detailed. Like I don't feel like there's as much shading in the lines of my foam pads behind me, but I feel like my face is just as whitewashed. So going back to manual, and let's just kind of get rid of some of that, because actually, you know what? My lights are not 5600. I have mine set to 5500 right there, and they have it even lower. So theirs is even cooler. Right there, 5400. I don't know. There you go, 5400K. So there you go. That's the app. Going to the next tab, which is scene right here, you can see you've got the standard scene, which is what it looks like out of the box. Then you've got mic custom, where I kind of had one setting dialed in and kind of playing around with it. Then I've got Mike Newman, which is the second one, which is the white balance is a little bit different, but it's hard to tell. I mean, honestly, it's weird how it's hard to tell. But there you go. All right. So that's the app. This is the YoloCam S3. And I'm just going to say, I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Double thumbs up. If you're looking to get a webcam, you know, a lot of the webcams that are coming out are in that $300 price range with all the tricks and features. This comes in at $200, and I think you're getting a great return on that budget investment. It's punching above its weight for me at $200. Me liking. All right, before I go, special shout out to my channel subscribers. Love you guys. Appreciate you. All you have to do is hit the join button if you want to become one of them and join the Level Up family. But if not, that's okay. Hit that like and subscribe button as well. Be much appreciated. I love you just the same. That's a wrap. YoloCam S3. Love it. Go get yourself one. Till I see you guys in the next video, my name is Mike Newman, and I'm out.